Have you ever wondered about the unseen spirits that may lurk in the shadows of African folklore? Today we plunge into the mystical world of the Djinn. These enigmatic entities, steeped in ancient African traditions, have been subjects of fascination, fear, and reverence for generations. The Djinn, often associated with the unseen, dwell in the crevices of our reality, bridging the tangible and the supernatural. Their tales are as diverse as the cultures that birthed them, ranging from benevolent spirits eager to assist to mischievous tricksters sowing chaos. Their presence is not merely confined to tales told around the fire in the stillness of the night. They permeate everyday life, influencing societal norms, rituals, and personal experiences. Their existence, although intangible, is as real to many as the air they breathe. So fasten your seatbelts as we prepare to step into the unseen world of the powerful and enigmatic Djinn. In the vast tapestry of African folklore, the Djinn wear many masks. These enigmatic beings are not confined to a single form or character, but are as diverse as the cultures that revere them. They are the unseen forces that shape the world, the spiritual entities that exist in the spaces between reality and myth. In some cultures, Djinn are benevolent spirits, guardians of the natural world. They are believed to guide and protect humanity, offering wisdom and blessings to those they favor. These Djinn often manifest as elements of nature, embodying the life-giving forces of water, earth, air, and fire. Yet, in other contexts, Djinn take on a more mischievous role. They become tricksters, playful and unpredictable, their actions a reflection of their whimsical nature. These Djinn thrive on chaos and unpredictability, their antics both a source of amusement and a reminder of the unpredictability of life. But Djinn are not always so benign. Some are feared as malevolent spirits, beings of darkness and malice. These Djinn are the stuff of nightmares, their presence a harbinger of misfortune and despair. They are the shadows that lurk in the corners of our minds, the unseen threats that linger in our fears. Yet, regardless of their form or nature, Djinn are deeply ingrained in African cultural contexts. They are an integral part of the spiritual landscape, influencing societal norms and shaping the way people perceive the world around them. From the rituals performed to appease them, to the stories told to warn against their wrath, the Djinn are a constant presence, their influence felt in every aspect of life. Whether as guardians, tricksters, or malevolent spirits, Djinn embody the complexities of the human experience. They represent our hopes and fears, our dreams and nightmares, our struggles and triumphs. They are a mirror to our souls, reflecting the best and worst of us. Isn't it fascinating how these unseen entities can take on such diverse forms and roles? The Djinn don't just exist in stories, they intersect with everyday life and traditional religious practices. As we delve deeper into the world of African Djinn, we discover a fascinating intersection where the supernatural meets the mundane. These spiritual entities are not confined to the realm of the unseen, but rather, they permeate every aspect of daily life, leaving their mark on societal norms and traditional religious practices. In many African cultures, Djinn are believed to have a significant influence on the course of events. From the success of a harvest to the outcome of a love affair, the Djinn are often invoked, their favor sought, their wrath feared. They are seen as active participants in the world around us, their actions and whims shaping the ebb and flow of life. This belief in the Djinn intertwines with traditional religious practices, enriching and informing them. For instance, in certain rituals, offerings might be made to appease the Djinn or their assistance sought in healing ceremonies. They are not merely characters in folklore, but rather they are integral to the spiritual fabric of the community. Moreover, the influence of Djinn extends beyond the spiritual realm, seeping into societal norms and structures. In some societies, certain spaces are considered the domain of the Djinn, and special rules may apply when entering these areas. In others, the Djinn are seen as arbiters of justice, their perceived intervention serving as a deterrent for wrongdoings. These examples, among many others, illustrate how deeply the belief in Djinn is embedded in African societies. They are not just spiritual entities hovering at the periphery of human consciousness, they are at the very heart of it, guiding actions, shaping beliefs, and influencing societal norms. So, you see, the Djinn are more than just spiritual entities. They are woven into the very fabric of society. Their presence is not an abstract concept, but a lived reality, a daily encounter at the crossroads of the seen and the unseen. And it is at this spiritual intersection that we truly begin to understand the profound impact of the Djinn on African cultures. Every culture has its stories, and in Africa many tales revolve around personal encounters with Djinn. In the bustling markets of Marrakesh, Morocco, there are whispers of a Djinn who, disguised as a beggar, rewards the kind-hearted with fortune. In the coastal regions of East Africa, fishermen tell tales of benevolent Djinn who guide them to bountiful catches. Yet, not all Djinn are seen as benefactors. In South Africa, stories abound of a mischievous Djinn causing chaos among the local miners, leading them astray in the vast labyrinthine tunnels. Rituals associated with these entities are as diverse as the Djinn themselves. In Sudan, for instance, the Zar ceremony is conducted to appease the Djinn, to ensure harmony and good health. Such rituals often involve music, dance, and offerings, creating a vibrant spectacle of faith and reverence. Personal encounters with Djinn are shared with a mix of awe and respect. A Nigerian farmer tells of a Djinn who helped him during a drought, mysteriously irrigating his parched fields overnight. On the other hand, an elderly woman from Ethiopia recounts a chilling tale of a Djinn who visited her in dreams, predicting events that invariably came to pass. These stories give us a glimpse into the profound impact of Djinn on individuals and communities. As we delve deeper into these tales, we see how the Djinn, in their multifaceted roles, continue to shape the narratives of everyday life across Africa. The Djinn are not relics of the past, they continue to shape cultural practices today. These unseen beings wrapped in mystique are integral in various African communities, influencing everything from folklore to everyday life. Contemporary practices, rituals, and narratives are often laced with the presence of Djinn, demonstrating their enduring relevance. They remain a vibrant part of the cultural fabric, their influence echoing across generations. And so, the Djinn continue their dance between the seen and unseen, shaping the African cultural landscape in ways that still resonate today.